Alrighty, welcome everybody to lovely sunny Paris Charles de Gaulle Airport. It is Sunday, June the 1st, 2025, and you're watching V1 Aviation live here at the southern side of the airport at the spot called Concord Memorial. First up, we have a beautiful A321 coming in. The grass is very high, so the visibility is a bit less, but nonetheless, there's some awesome action. Alright, there we go. Next up, we have a nice 777. Let me quickly check where that one's coming from. Air France flight 387, 777-200 coming in from Toronto. Departed 6 hours and 40 minutes ago, and it's a 27-year-old 777. One of the older ones. And Istanbul Maritime and Aviation, great to see you live from CDG. Welcome, mate. And indeed, I know it doesn't happen that often, but I couldn't resist. Let me quickly turn the camera around for a second. I actually twisted my HDMI cable around the computer, around the tripod, but when I'm panning, it's blocking the panning. So there we are. There's Air France 387 from Toronto. Oh, you actually flew to CDG yesterday. Well, there's a big chance I actually saw you, because I was here since Thursday. Well, technically Wednesday evening, but arrived in the night. So I've been here since Thursday, and actually quite a tricky trip, because what I didn't know is that the northern runway is closed due to maintenance, which is one of the best spots here. So it was a little bit of looking and figuring out what the best place was, but have to say, for arrivals, this for sure is one of the better spots. But glad to have you aboard, mate. Alright, there we are. First heavy of the stream. Oh, a little bit of a wing wave there. And I'm going to be streaming till roughly 1:30. Not the longest stream, but I have to get back as well. And the last plane of the stream will be the Emirates A380. But first up, power hour. Some nice heavies coming in. There we go. A nice rollout there. And this view after the bushes is very awesome, with the famous disc visible on the right side there. And occasionally I'll be trying to follow some takeoffs as well, but as you guys can see, the grass is very high, so you can only see the tail. Even the A380 that departed a little bit earlier you were only able to see the top row of seats. But yeah, it's good to be out back streaming. It's been a while, and as you guys can see in the chat, YouTube allows me to gift 10 memberships for free. But for me it's free, and for you guys it's a little beneficial. So I hope the people who actually got it are going to be able to use it. We have Saudi lining up right now on runway 08 right. I'm going to try and follow it, 777 to Riyadh. Hey Albert, good to see you, mate. And indeed, guess who's back? So takeoff is a little tricky, like I said, but we will be able to see it rotate and fly away, which is pretty awesome as well. So fear not, we will be able to see the whole plane and not just the hide and seek part. Tail spotting at Paris, folks. And there's the line of bushes, and after that we will be able to see it rotate away. There it goes. Weather has been pretty nice as well. Yesterday it was a very humid day, high air pressure, very humid, and in the evening some serious thunderstorms over the airport. The northern side was completely dry, and the southern side where I'm standing at right now was absolutely soaked. Alright, next up we have American leaving as well, and oh, look at that, what is that 76 coming in there? What is that? Does it show up on flight radar? That's an interesting one. I have no idea what kind of 76 that is. There's a lot of unique ones coming in here at Paris as well. Some odd ones. We actually missed out on the French Air Force MRTT, the tanker. Didn't show up on flight radar as an inbound flight. So missed out on that one, but in the end I saw it, so that's worth something, right? But let me know how you guys are doing. Actually doing pretty well myself. Of course, 4 days at the airport is challenging on the body, because being outside in the sun all day does take some energy, but it's always so rewarding when you look back at the shots and think, oh yes, that's actually why I'm here. Alright, we have another inbound. There we go. It wants to focus. The heat haze is very visible today. Alright, on screen, Air France flight 7347 coming in from Marseille. An hour and 3 minutes ago departed. On the northern runway we're going to see Turkish 330. We're going to be able to follow that one for a bit. So it looks like Vietnam is going to depart as well. The tail hide and seek game is going strong. Quickly removing my earbuds. Good to hear, Albert. Alright, let's follow that. Oh, now it's a nice game of trying to see what it is. It looks like Havok or a Mavigok, but it sounds like an Airbus. So it's either Aegean or an airline that I can't remember. It's not Finnair either, is it? It's the old Aegean livery, so I was correct. Good to know that my tail knowledge is pretty on point. So we have American lining up right there. Like I said, it's actually pretty challenging to see the planes, especially right now. There's a really good spot. I'll try and pan around Kevin's camera, who is here as well from Flight Fanatics. But there's a truck or a lorry or whatever you want to call it blocking the view. It's a little bit higher up because there's, as you can see, you can actually stand up there. But those big radar towers are blocking the view, but it gives a little bit of a better view on the approach. Oh, that's not good, Albert, but good to see that other than that you're doing fine. Alright, there we go, 777. I'll zoom out a bit so you guys can see the Turkish landing on the northern runway on 09 left, because 09 right is closed at the moment. Alright, let's do some tail spotting, folks. This is proper fun. It's like a shark. There it is. Right. Blocked by the bushes, but it will be showing up right there. And we're back, by the looks of it. It's actually, it's always tricky, especially on an airport with a lot of blind spots for internet. So I'm sorry for the delay. But without further ado, we have Air France flight 959 coming in from Havana, 777-300 ER, 18-year-old plane, and its registration is the Foxtrot Golf Sierra Quebec Papa. And in the background there's a couple of planes coming in for Le Bourget as well. Let me know if the audio is fine, folks, and if it's running smoothly. Let me know in the chat so I can actually get a reference. But first up, 777-300. There we go. And welcome, Jim. Good to see you, mate. It's been a while. And Jim, oh, CDG is an absolutely chaotic airport. If you think Amsterdam is a tricky one, at Amsterdam it's based on where the planes are coming in from. Let me know if the sound is back, guys. Alright, so yeah, at Amsterdam they land or take off based on where they're coming from or going to, and at CDG they land on or take off all based on what their gate is. And every now and then they switch that up, so it's always tricky. You always miss 50% of the planes you want to catch, so you just have to make sacrifice and just go to a spot and hope that you're going to get at least a couple of the planes that you want. And one of the runways is actually closed at the moment, one of the most easygoing ones, and I didn't know it, but it will be open back up on June the 5th. Sorry for that dust spot. So yeah, there's one thing I can't control, and that's the internet. Internet is a tricky thing, especially here in Paris. There should be a plane somewhere around there. Let me see the tree. There it is. But the shots that you do get at CDG are amazing, especially if the configuration is the other way around. So when they're landing from the other side, it is absolutely stunning in the early mornings, and then in the evenings from this side. And Jim, no, actually FedEx used to fly their MD-11s on Saturdays, but I talked to some locals and they said that they haven't seen the MD-11s for a while, or in a while. So Sadly not. So, plane on screen is a small up coming in from Bilbao as flight Air France 1477. It's been an hour and 11 minutes in the air. And behind that we have Air France Heavy 651 coming in from Cancun on a 777-200. A 9-hour flight on a 24-year-old plane with March 2001 first flight. On the other runway there will be an Iceland Air 767 in a bit. Oh, and of course right now the autofocus goes away. There we go. And welcome there, Becky. Good to see you. Alright, and next up we have the 777 coming in from Cancun. Let me in the meantime type something in the chat due to, according to the relating to the internet. So give me a second. Alright, there we go, another nice heavy. Alright, there we go. Big boy time. And for those who already put a thumb up on the stream, thank you so much for that. Much appreciated support, and it's completely free as well. Lovely landing there. Just rolling down the runway there. Really unique views here at Paris. So let me open up. Oh no, I want to say let me open a flight radar, but that Iceland Air 767 is coming in as well, so might as well follow that one. I haven't seen the Iceland Air 76 here before. How you doing, Becky? Good to see you. Kamcie, kochanie. So cool to actually see the 76. United 2.0. Something like that, Jim. There it goes. nice view with one of the many towers here. And there it goes, the 76. Alright, back to our runway. We have an EasyJet coming in. We zoom in and put it on autofocus. EasyJet's coming in from Bari as flight U24550, 2 hours and 6 minutes ago on a 14-year-old Austrian registered A320. A little wobbly. Dzień dobry kochanie. Hey love, good morning sweetie. Welcome to Paris. Awesome. Alright, looks like we got the next one lining up already. I have to find it. Little over the top of this area. There we go. There's a plane. What's the focus? I've got a solution for that. Manual focus. There we go. Alright, I'm quickly going to take a sip of water. 1 second, folks.
Liquid T-Rex.
And indeed, welcome to Paris, sweetie. It's so funny, folks. Look how the grass is so high. Normally in or outside of summertime or after they cut the grass, you can see the car completely. Actually, we took a look yesterday and the grass is roughly 1 meter high, so that's actually a lot, especially with the visibility on the main gear. But I see already 20 thumbs up on the stream, so thank you so much for giving it a thumbs up. Much appreciated. It goes a long way, folks. So thank you for that. And good to see you all. Of course, not the longest stream today. We'll be streaming until the Emirates A380, which will be a very, very nice plane to wrap the spotting trip here at Paris with. To wrap up the trip, my god, the heat is doing my head in, folks. There we go, very high angle of attack as always with the Embraers there. Yeah, I hope so too, Jim. I saw some reviews on the global airlines A380, and of course it's being operated by Hi-Fly, and they of course still don't have their own interior. But really hope it's going to change soon, because it will be nice to have a little bit of fresh competition and competition on the market. Oh, it's already way up high there. A nice Croatian A220. There it goes. Oh. And now we have to wait it out for the approaches, so let me have a look on flight radar. Oh, very nice. By the looks of it, the first one for us, folks, is going to be an EasyJet flight from Lisbon in roughly 3 minutes, and behind that we're going to get the Delta A350 from LA. That's actually a really cool one. There are a couple heavies coming in this way, but of course it's always, like I said, a coin toss on whether they're coming to the northern side or the southern side, and I'm at the southern side at the moment. And Kevin standing next to me coming in with a €2 super chat saying Delta A350 coming in. Cheers for that, mate. Cheers for the support.
No problem. I was too late. You already called it out.
Oh yeah, but it takes a little while before it processes. Cheers for that one, mate.
No problem.
But yeah, Kevin from Flight Fanatics HD is with me on this trip to Paris. It's gonna be the last hour-ish for us here. Been here since Thursday. It's not been the easiest trip due to runway configuration, runway closure and weather, but we tried to make the best of it. And of course I always want to end my trip with a stream because I just really love streaming and I just love to share it with you all real time. And Jacqueline is back saying, hey everyone, I hope everyone is doing well. I sure am, mate. Good to see you back in the chat as well. Hope everything is well there in South Africa, if I remember correctly. Jay Burke, hope you're doing well, mate. Just have to wait it in for the EasyJet and the Delta A350 coming in behind it. This was coming in from Lisbon and the Delta A350 behind that is coming in from LAX. And touchdown. Alright, now we waited out for the mighty 350 in the background there. 350 coming in from the United States of America. It's not a fifth freedom flight, but it's a freedom flight because it's an American flight. And Jim, yeah, we actually saw the Qantas, but like I said, due to runway configurations, we actually missed it. We did see it, but we missed filming. We didn't film it because we missed it. But indeed, it is actually very impressive that it's just being able to fly for 17 hours? Just non-stop. It's madness. Alright, there we go, folks. Just wow. And babe, my sweet Natty coming in with a sunny mood sticker, the happy smiley one. Oh, 100% babe, really feeling the mood. It's sunny, it's nice warm weather, and of course so happy to be back streaming. Thank you so much for that one, sweetie. We gaan se bardzo, kochanie. always supporting in the best way possible. And indeed, Jim saying it, green time for sure, mate. Welcome Aviation 75, and they sure do it, Jackless. Every now and then, some of them come into Amsterdam as well. Always good fun seeing them. Next one on approach as well. Welcome there, Brian. Great seeing you back live. Can't stay long, just heading out. No problem, mate. Always good to see you back in the chat. And it's been a while for sure. I'm not going to stream for much longer. I'm gonna wait it out for the Emirates A380. Roughly 30 minutes out. It's been a short stream, but had some issues with setting up with internet connectivity. I have to head back home as well. Roughly 5 to 5.5 hour drive, so oh, and Jackless, no, I have seen it, but I don't even know if it's, I just hope it's gonna fly to Amsterdam someday. I forgot what the name was, but it's actually a pretty interesting one. I don't know what the message behind it is, but it's actually looking pretty funny. There it is. And Jim, it's actually pretty okay to drive in. Of course today is Sunday, so it will be probably a little bit busy, but we'll see. Nice. Bourget 220. Actually really nice planes. I don't know why, maybe because they're just looking a little bit different than the standard narrow bodies, but actually enjoying it pretty much. Look like it's quiet. It's pretty quiet on the takeoff side, so we're just gonna focus on the planes coming in. Let me check flight radar to see what we got going on. Kuwait as well. Sweet. So the one that just landed was coming in from Zurich as Air France flight 1115. The one on screen right now is an E190 coming in from Manchester as Air France 1669. That one, and behind that we have another E190 coming in from Birmingham, so back-to-back UK flights. Behind that we have another Air France 777, Air France 475 from Panama City, then we have Aegean, and then there's a whole bunch of planes coming in the mix. So let's just see what the separation is going to do with the runway assignment, or yeah, something like that. Yeah, Bombardier bus CSA 220, something like that indeed. For me it's still a Bombardier. It's just a rebranded Bombardier, so. But it's good to be back, folks. Good to see your names in the chat as well. Always good to see people in the chat that always are tuning in. It's course, Babe, Becky, Jackless, Brian, Jim as well. Albert was there in the beginning as well. Always good to see some people in the chat who have been tuning in from basically day one. And we have Luxair taking off a whopping, what is it, 25-minute flight. And yeah, it's a little bit of car spotting here as well. Huh? Ja, RCH 500 van mij.
Kuwait komt ook weer.
Top. Ah, the Courier Express, that's the one. And indeed, Tarom is taking off. Let's do some, oh no, I wanted to say let's do tail spotting, but we got ourselves a heavy coming up. There it is. That's the Air France 777 coming in from Panama City. Bad. There we are. And of course, couldn't resist taking a sip of coffee. Ooh, awesome checklist. Really wish they're gonna fly it into Amsterdam someday. So let me see where the next one is. It's just on the bottom of that cloud. There we go. Manual focus, so I can't lose it. You can already see the second plane as well. And if I remember correctly, that's the Kuwait. And oh no, it's not. Next up is Aegean coming in from Athens. It's flight A3616. Behind that we have ITA with the A320 200 coming in from Rome. Behind that we have an Air France A320 coming in from Nice, and number 4 in line is Kuwait with the A330 800 Neo with a national celebration sticker. So let's see if we can find the sticker. To be honest, I don't know, Jim. Wouldn't even be surprised if they do. There we go. Aegean inbound. it looks like there's a heavy landing on runway 09 left. Ah, that's the Norse coming in from the United States. Pretty cool that Norse is flying here though. And by the looks of it, the Emirates A380 is 12 minutes away, so that's going to be roughly 15 or 16 minutes because Flight Radar always shows the direct path to the airport and not, of course, the lineup and separation. So we have two more planes, the ITA, then the Air France, and then we get the Kuwait. I'm really curious to see how beautiful the Kuwait landing is going to be. It's going to sound nice for sure. And in the back indeed. So quickly turning around, for those who don't know, Le Bourget is very close to CDG, so they have a parallel approach for Paris Le Bourget. Pretty cool to see. And sometimes there's even bigger planes flying out there, which is really cool to see because it's so up close. It's a full bizjet airport, and believe me folks, it is proper busy out there. Ooh, I have no idea where Norse is based. Indeed, I see them a lot at Gatwick, so I actually have to check. I'm not sure. I do know indeed that they fly a lot out of Gatwick. I think they do 3 or 4 flights a day from CDG as well. But to be honest, I have no idea where they're based actually. Yeah, indeed, Jim. And the funny thing is, the 800 is a very rare plane, and Kuwait has, I think, 75% of the complete, or 75% of all 800s built, and yet they do have a 900 as well, but they only have one, which is also pretty interesting. But indeed, the 800 is very rare. I think there's, Kevin, we checked it one day, didn't we?
Yeah, they're like 9 built.
Yeah, 8 or 9 built, and they have 5 or 6.
6, I think.
Yeah, so pretty cool. Alright, there's the Air France, and after that one we're gonna get the Kuwait. And again, for those who already put a thumbs up on the stream, thank you so much for supporting on that matter. It's completely free and it helps the stream get notified by other like-minded aviation enthusiasts that open up YouTube. So greatly appreciate it, and if you're new here, consider subscribing. There's a new video every Saturday morning, and of course some shorts along the way. During the week I do occasional live streams when I go abroad, just like now, and I just posted a Brussels video yesterday, and I think it's going to be either Paris or another Amsterdam video next weekend, but my heart tells me it's going to be a Paris video. So if you want to tag along, consider subscribing, and of course, if you do enjoy it and you want to be notified, you can actually hit the notification bell as well. Ah, Norse is, oh, Arendal, Norway. I've never even heard of Arendal. Huh. Have to check that one out. Thanks for that.
I think it's up north.
Up north. I have to check that one out, but thanks for that one. Right, Kuwait flight 167 coming in from Kuwait City 5 hours 40 minutes ago. One of the rarest A330s, the 800s, and it's a 2-year-old plane from August 2022. Alright, enjoy folks. Beautiful putter landing. Of course we can't see the gear touching down, but the way it just greased down made me think that it actually was a proper bottle landing. Oh, that's actually interesting, Jackless. Of course, if you don't really know much about planes, I can actually think that you're seeing a meteorite or a shooting star. In Takakanya, beautiful, beautiful plane, Kuwait. There's actually some really beautiful airlines flying here, and yesterday it was such a pity because, like I said earlier in the stream, at Paris you just have to consider the fact that you will miss 50% of the planes because it's really hard to know where they're going. And there's an airline that's called Air Caline, which is, I think, from the New Caledonian Islands. I don't even remember exactly what the name is. It's a French archipelago east of New Zealand, and it's a very long flight and it's a beautiful livery. So if you do have a computer open, type in Air Caline A330, beautiful plane. Sadly missed it. Well, we saw it landing, but of course we had to race from one spot to the other spot and missed it in that matter. But there are some really beautiful exotic planes landing here at Paris. And welcome, Daniel. Good to see you, mate. Moin, I have to say. Like there's a narrow body lined up. Find the tails, there we go. That's as much as we can see from takeoffs. And Jackless, Norse is actually their own airline. I think it's all old Norwegian Dreamliners, and I think they separated and made their own airline and just flying out of other bases. Maybe it's like a complete wet lease, like High Fly, but they do fly as Norwegian, or as Norse. And indeed, beautiful, beautiful livery in Air Caline. There we go, Sky Express coming in from Greece. I never knew, but they're actually a pretty big airline. I think they have over 40 planes. And if I remember, it's an all A320 family fleet. Maybe they have some dashes or ATRs, but I think it's only Neos. There's our next one. Let me check flight radar to see what we got. Ah, it's a charter, got it. Oh, it's a pretty beautiful charter for that matter. Next up, Air France coming in from Algiers. 2-hour flight. Behind that we have Air France coming in from Bieland with the E190. Number 3 in line is coming in from Toulouse, so that's probably a flight coming back from maintenance. And number 4 in line is already the last one of the stream. I know, I wish it would have been a longer one, but I have to drive back home as well. And gotta stop somewhere. Wow, it pitched its nose up, and at the same time Iberia was spooling up, so I thought they actually had to go around. But there's a Saudi Dreamliner behind it, so could wait it out. Let me know in the chat if you guys want me to wait it out for the Saudi Dreamliner to come in as well and make that the last one. It's I think 8 or 9 minutes behind, so it's not too much longer. Of course, ending the stream with the Emirates would be nice, but if it's only 8 more minutes for another exotic one like the Saudi Dreamliner, let me know in the chat if you guys want to see the Saudi Dreamliner as the last one for the stream. Oh, Jim, if there was an MD-11 coming in 30 minutes, believe me, mate, I would definitely be waiting out for that one. As you guys can see, the wind is pretty relaxed. It was pretty strong a couple days ago, and yesterday and 2 days ago the weather was so intense. 2 days ago it was completely sunny and 29 degrees, and yesterday it was completely cloudy and 29 degrees as well, and in the evening there was a huge thunderstorm, so it was very how do you call it, humid. There was very high air pressure. And Albert saying wait a little longer for the Saudi and then pedal to the floor of your car. We'll try and do that. And indeed, Lucas, the A380 coming in soon. First up some little nuggets, and then in contrast the A380. There we go. And I love the high angle of the E190 on approach. Operated by Hop, as you guys can see. Already a lot of people gathering for the A380. It's just like Amsterdam. A lot of people come in, wait for the A380, and after the A380 is gone, you can see the people just go away, just like Amsterdam. And Jackless, I think less than 5 minutes for the A380 and around 10 to 11 minutes for the Saudi Dreamliner. So the Saudi Dreamliner will be the last one for the stream. Indeed, it looks good in Air France, the E190. Of course, it's a pretty simple livery, but it does work. I agree on that. Oh, and I missed it. It is so hard to see on the screen with the sun. And now Lucas, the Saudi will be the last one. Alright, there it is, the king of the skies. And for the true loyal viewers, you guys know what I'm gonna call out soon. It's not a queen, but it's the king, so I can say it. You know what time it is? It's king time. There we go, the almighty A380, the flying apartment building, whatever you want to call it. It's such an impressive machine. Oh, I wouldn't be surprised if they do, Jackless. and indeed king time. And then number 3 in line is the Saudi. Doug Kanye, king time, and over 30 likes in the stream. Thank you so much everybody for that support, much appreciated. Kevin coming in with a nice €2 super sticker, super chat, and of course Love coming in with a beautiful mood sticker. The mood for sure is here, sweetie. Thank you so much for that one. Support goes a long way, everybody, and just the fact that you guys are chilling in the chat as well makes me smile, because I just really enjoy it. Alright, enjoy the king time. Here we go. Noise, and I kicked my coffee mug, and it just kept on rolling. Thanks, Kev. Oh wow, that was some proper noise, folks. Yeah, I know, Jim, but it's been too many, and like I said, especially on an airport like Paris, there's always one more plane. It's just like Amsterdam, every 5 or 10 minutes there's another heavy. But the good thing is we have a small one now, and then we have Saudi, but there's a Air France A350 on the runway for takeoff, as well as LATAM. So we're gonna see both of them, and then of course the Saudi, and then it's time to hit the road. Jack, don't you come back no more, no more. No, all jokes aside, time to hit the road and then go home. A long drive ahead. There goes the A350. Some nice tail spotting here. It's just a commercial one, Jim. LATAM doesn't fly their cargo planes to CDG. It's mainly FedEx which is flying to CDG, and an occasional UPS, a couple of Chinese cargo planes, but not LATAM, as far as I know. Cathay flies here occasionally as well with their 7-4. Alright, that's the A350. Then we have the A220 and LATAM going away as well. And then it's time for the last plane of the stream. It's on the far end, already visible in the distance. But it's been good fun, folks. It's been a little tricky with the internet connection, but it is what it is with the internet. I'm just happy that I was able to squeeze out a little stream before going home. Can't wait to do another trip and stream from another location, but who knows when that's gonna be. I for sure had good fun. Let's follow LATAM. Nice to actually see a couple of heavies going now. So let's do some tail spotting until it shows up. Oh, a crane truck with a basket, that's actually a really good idea. That will make everything so much easier, Jackless. Or a nice van with a plateau on top. I agree, Jim. And there's the Latam. Also a seriously long flight. And behind that, on approach with a beautiful separation, which is actually pretty nice for a spotter, the Saudi Dreamliner, which is the last one for the stream. With a nice tail in the back there of the mighty EK, the Emirates A380. And welcome, Terry. Any special flights coming in? Well, most of them are already in, and I'm actually about to hit the last plane of the stream. It's the Saudi Dreamliner coming in from Riyadh, and after that I'm gonna hit the road and drive back home. So folks, thank you all so much for tuning in. Like I said, not the longest stream, but it's always good to stream. Always puts a smile on my face, always gets me excited. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Kevin and Babe, thank you so much for your support. For everybody who liked the stream, thank you so much for giving it a thumbs up. Everybody who is new and subscribed, thank you so much and welcome to the family. And this one is dedicated to all of you. Enjoy the last one for the stream, the Saudi Dreamliner. There we go. Landing of the stream. I'm gonna do the outro and let the Air France 777 roll by. I hope I have the zoom correct for this one. So, like I said, folks, thank you so much for tuning in today. It's been proper fun getting back streaming. A little bit of issues setting up the stream with the internet connection, but it's looking quite stable now. Been good fun. Really happy that I was able to show you guys a little bit of Paris. I actually filmed quite a few nice clips as well, so really going to try and do my best to put that one out for next Saturday. If you do want to see some nice 4K clips without commentary, make sure to check out my latest video from Brussels, also the first Brussels videos that I actually filmed. But again, thank you all so much for tuning in. Can't wait to stream for you all again. And as always, I will see you all on the next one. Ciao.